everybody! Welcome to the 131st edition of John News. I'm John Wortman. Today we will be taste testing and comparing 4 different types of pizza. And being a 13-year-old, I naturally am an expert for pizza. So let's get these boxes open. Here we have the top 3 best-selling pizza chain brands and the best-selling frozen pizza. So let's start with Domino's, and then Papa John's, and Pizza Hut. And we don't need to open DiGiorno, it's already open. So let's take a look at our criteria here. We have 5 different criteria for the 4 pizzas. We have visual appeal, crust, sauce, pepperoni, and the overall. So let's do the visual appeal. Oh, I noticed that Domino's has a lot of airiness in some pockets of bread. I like the pepper and the garlic sauce on, what is this? This is Papa John's. I like that. And then I do kind of like the thickness of this crust here for, what is this? For Pizza Hut. And then DiGiorno just looks like a pizza. So for my rating, I think for Domino's, I will give it a B because I think it's average, it's good, but it's not like amazing. So we'll give it a B. And then for Papa John's, I really like the garlic and the pepper as an added side, so I think we can give that a B+. Still not outstanding, but better than Domino's, I'd say. Pizza Hut it's nice. I think it's better than Domino's. It's not the best. I think I'll also give this a B, I feel like. Nothing amazing. And then we got DiGiorno. DiGiorno just looks like a pizza. There's pepperoni on all of them. This one, I feel like it just lacks specialness. There's nothing special about it. It's just a plain pizza. I think I'm going to give this a B-. Alright, so now let's close all the boxes up. I'll take a slice. I will get 1 bite from the front tip and 1 from the back to determine the crust. So I really like the chewiness of the crust. It's really chewy. It might actually be overly chewy. I like a chewy crust, but this could be a little over the top chewy. Now for the back, it's really flaky. It's also chewy, but I feel like I like the flakiness of it. Now for the sauce of DiGiorno. It's like runny. It's not too runny, but it's not really too thick either. It also feels like they didn't have very much sauce on the pizza. Now I'm going to take 1 piece of pepperoni. I think it has the right amount of heat. It's not very spicy, but it's enough to give it a little kick and add some flavor to the pizza. For crust, I think a B+, I think is okay. For sauce, I really liked it. I don't think there was enough. I think I'll actually give it a C+ because there wasn't very much sauce. Pepperoni, I really like the pepperoni. So I think it's an A- for me here. So yeah, I think that's Domino's, not DiGiorno. Alright, well I accidentally put the grades in Domino's instead of DiGiorno, so I'll just move them over. So A- for pepperoni, C+ for sauce, and B+ for crust. Next, I'm going to go to Pizza Hut. So here is Pizza Hut. So again, with crust, I'll take a little nibble from the front and the back. The crust, it's really good. I like the doughiness of it. It's not really crunchy. It's really doughy. It kind of feels like it's actually undercooked, the crust. But overall, I think that the front crust is good. Take a little bite out of the back. I really like it. It's not too chewy. It's kind of like that perfect amount of chewiness. It might be a little too doughy for me, but I think overall, it's really good. I really like the sauce. I really like how it tastes really fresh. Like I can taste the tomato. So I'm going to take a pepperoni. It's not too spicy, but it's really crunchy. And I like that about it. Crust, I liked it. I think about the same as DiGiorno, so I'm going to also put that as a B+. My handwriting isn't the best here, but... And sauce, I thought the sauce was really good. It tasted really fresh. I'm going to give that an A, solid A. Pepperoni, I really like the crunchiness. of the pepperoni. It didn't have too much flavor, but I really like the crunchiness. I'll give that a B. Alright, so that is Pizza Hut. Let's move on to Papa John's. Hold up, it doesn't seem like it's cut all the way through, but it's a good thing I brought a pizza cutter to help me. That's the slice there. That crust, it's a thin crust. I can't really taste the crust too much actually. So I don't really entirely know what to say about this. Let's go to the back crust here. Now the back crust, it's pretty chewy. I think it's overall really solid. It's a little bit too chewy for me. I don't really think the sauce is particularly good, but I like how much they put on the pizza, how much sauce they put on. Let's take a pepperoni piece. Taste it. It's also crunchy like Pizza Hut. I really like that. I feel like the flavors really pop out of this pepperoni. I also think the spiciness is really good. Crust, it was about average, maybe a little above average. I'll do a B minus. For that, B minus. Sauce, I really liked the sauce. I didn't think the flavor was exceptional, but I liked how much they put on. I'll give it a B plus for sauce. Pepperoni, I like the crunchiness. I feel like the spiciness was spot on. I'll give that an A minus. It was pretty nice. Let's move on to Domino's now. So let's see how it holds up in this competition. Grab a slice and a plate. Seems like the end here, it's kind of like falling apart. Like there's no real structure to this end. Like they forgot to put the crust on the end. I get some side, get some crust. The crust, I really like the crust. It has like some seasoning on it I haven't really seen in the other pizzas. And I think that really enhances the front crust. I really like the crunchiness of the back crust. It's more crunchy than the others. I think that's really good. Again, the seasoning on the crust I really like. And there isn't really no other seasoning in the other pizza brands. So let's take a little bite out of the front here. I don't like how the front's kind of falling apart here, but I'll take a bite out of the front. I think there's kind of an abundance of sauce. I kind of feel like there's too much sauce on this pizza. I think it's really flavorful, but that might just be because there's just so much sauce on the pizza. Let's take a piece of pepperoni. This one, it's like, it tastes kind of meatier than the other pepperonis. It's not really as crunchy as the other pizzas. Let's give the crust. I really like this crust. I thought it was better than the other ones. I'll give that an A. Sauce, I thought there was kind of an abundance of sauce, but it was pretty good. I'll give that a B. Pepperoni, I liked how meaty the pepperoni was. So I think I will also give that I'll give that a B minus. Pepperoni wasn't like exceptional, but wasn't horrible. I'll be back in a minute. Alright. I'm back and I made my final decision. So as you can see here, I thought DiGiorno was alright, but it tasted like a frozen pizza, which it is. But it was the worst of the bunch. Domino's came in third at a 7.5. I really didn't like how the pizza was kind of falling apart at the front. I didn't really like that about it, so that kind of degraded it a little bit for me. But 7.5, better than DiGiorno. A little bit lower than the rest of these two. Now Papa John's came in second place with a score of 8. I really like the pepperoni on Papa John's. And overall, it was a really solid pizza. But Pizza Hut really stood out to me. I really liked the sauce. Sauce is a big part of the pizza, and I could taste the tomato in the sauce. And I really liked that. And then everything else was really solid. The crust was pretty nice. Visual appeal. The visual appeal was good. So yeah, I think that Pizza Hut is my winner. And so the saying is, no one out pizzas the Hut. I guess that statement is confirmed. Nobody really does out pizza the Hut. And that's the good news. Until next time, this is John Wortman signing off from John News. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button. So long, everybody. Bye.